Welcome to SYMK, the only internet game show that gives you $100 to be right. You know what I got for being right? This.
That is her Coca-Cola for being right. Ask me why she's right. I'll tell you. So we're talking about things, and we say, how are we going to do the introduction to this new show? And I say, you know what would be a great idea? Do you remember the Michael Jackson video? Remember the time? Mm-hmm. And you said, oh yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. And you were like, man, I love Magic Johnson in that. And what did I say?
You said, Magic Johnson wasn't in that. It was Michael Jordan. Racist.
Allow me to explain. First, MJ, that would be Michael Jackson, has a video. And I say, you know, Michael Jordan could have been in there, MJ as well. You say, no, Magic Johnson. I was young when that video came out. You forget, I was young. I was like 0.5.
12, probably.
12. Anyway, so that video comes out, and I said, in logic, I'm a logical guy. I said, Magic Johnson has 8. He can't be in a video. He's deader than dead. And you said it's Michael Jordan? You were right. She won a Coke. There's your Coke.
Never bet me, because if I bet, it means I already know the answer.
She likes Coke more than strippers. Now,
Free Coke.
Free Coke. Now, I want to tell you why we decided to use Michael Jackson's video Remember Time, because it took place in the court. And here's Michael Jackson playing the Pharaoh. Oh, Goldie. And he's playing a Pharaoh.
He's not playing a Pharaoh. Eddie Murphy plays a Pharaoh.
Oh,
but he plays a court magician, just like
Moses had to fight. Now, look at this guy. We got this at a local bagel shop right before it stormed. He said, I want a bagel. And
oh, my God.
Let's have Bible time with Emil real quick.
Oh, children, run.
Hey, my name's Moses, and you gotta let these people go. And God's like, yeah, you just keep telling that shit. And he's like, yeah, let these people go. And then Moses is like, okay, what are you gonna do? He's like, I got your back. So he goes up to the Pharaoh. He says, let him go. And Moses is like, prove to me you're with God. And he's like, you see this stick right here? Yeah, it's a snake. Exactly. And then the court magician came up. He's like, see this thumb? It comes right off. Wah! It comes right off.
I don't really know if that is exactly how the story went, but
that's what happened. Remember, Moses had to leave. So then God was like, "That's good. Then we can't top that right now. We'll be back in a few days."
But people have been entertained by illusions by magicians for quite some time, including.
Oh my God, the oldest staple to any magician's room right now.
Cups and balls.
This is what they practice when they're 9 years old. The cups and balls. It's a great trick.
It is.
It's what inspired 3-Card Monte. So if you're in New York City and you've lost some money, that's how. Magicians, they started off as just businessmen with 3 cups and a ball, but that's not really what they had. There's a lot more going to it.
Right. There's a potato. There's 3 other balls.
6 balls, 8 balls. There's a lot. Penn and Teller do a good one. You love that one.
Yes, that's a really good one.
They do clear cups. Think about that.
Yeah, they do it with regular cups, and then they turn around and show you how they did the trick.
Now,
really
magic is pretty cool, but it's got a bad rap recently. You know why?
Yeah.
Now, you go to a party, and you see this guy right here, right? Now, this guy, he is a magician when he is not being arrested for being too close to a school zone.
And then this poor kid who said, hey, I'm going to show magic tricks to make friends at school today.
That CBS had a special on kids who go to school with magic. They caught a fight. Look at the fight these kids were in. The kid in black, he wanted to show him a trick. The other 2 kids attacked him.
Oh,
that's true.
That's not true.
But, you know, magic, it really isn't. It's not just like a tools thing. It was cool. And,
yes.
And we found out, as with anything else, you can make money doing this.
Tons of money, and only where?
Oh, Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Where else are you going to make money? Do you remember this guy?
Yeah, I do. I was there the first night he ever.
What's his name?
His name is Carl Valentine.
And look on the left right there, before Vegas. On the right, 3 weeks into the Vegas show, he looks like leather.
He is. The reason we're showing you this guy is because he was the first headlining magician in Las Vegas.
And people make money now. There's so much money in it. You know who's a millionaire? Your favorite magicians.
Yeah, Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller make a great living in Vegas, and they do the whole silent man, loud man act.
Yes.
I love Darren Brown. Are you familiar with Darren Brown?
As of yesterday, I am.
He's amazing. Okay, check this out. Pause. Watch Darren Brown. Anything you can get on Darren Brown. I don't know what to do with this hand right now. Watch Darren Brown. I promise you'll like him. He's way better than we had growing up.
David Copperfield.
Oh my God, look at David. Now, David Copperfield is a he's known to fondle himself in public. So they got this picture, court ordered again.
This guy was, remember the NBC specials? He made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
Gone.
He made a tank disappear.
Boom, out of there.
He made a ship with a helicopter landing on it disappear.
Gone. He just, like that. In Germany, I'm in Europe. It's like 1988, and I see David Copperfield. He's like a crime fighter using magic. Pew! Pew! Maybe that he ruined magic for everybody, but that's true. Now, there's a magician that comes to mind right now that's making buku cash. Everyone lives him, and I've got just 2 words for you. Mind freak!
Oh. You know what? I have 2 more words.
Yeah?
Summer's Eve.
Oh, you call him a douchebag?
I'm just saying that Summer's Eve should probably sponsor his show or something. I don't know.
Okay, albeit Chris Angel's a super douche. He takes it way too seriously.
Way too seriously.
He wears mascara.
Yeah.
And
he does like 35 crunches like every hour.
He has a leather vest he carries around. And he's like, I have a leather vest, and people take that seriously. He's like, he has a leather vest. Yeah. He's got a leather. But I will say something. Mm-hmm. There was this guy, Yuri Gregor. I'm sure that's his name. He's a Ukrainian guy. He came out in the 70s. He was telling everybody he could move things with his brain. He's like freaking Magneto, right?
Making a lot of money.
Right, making a lot of money.
For the Ukraine.
And here comes Chris Angel. He's like, in this envelope, I have something written. All you got to do is guess it, like you've done 1,000,000 times on TV, and I'll give you 1 million of my own dollars. And the guy's like, or however Ukrainian goes. And then Chris Angel's like, quit talking poor people's talk. Let's do business. And
I'm going to give you $1 million.
Yeah, and he's like, I eat potatoes. And that's not what it said in there at all.
Guess what? That guy doesn't have $1 million.
No. And Chris Angel was just doing something that's been in the... If you're a good magician, your goal is to debunk people who defraud other people.
Yes.
Where did that start?
Houdini.
Oh, look at this guy. Houdini, once again, just like our friend David Copperfield.
Yes.
Public fondling. He had to be handcuffed at all times. And because his mother died. Right. Unfortunately, his mother... Jet plane landed on her before jet planes existed, ironically enough.
But he was so heartbroken that he went to a seance.
He's like, I'm going to contact her. And what did he realize?
They were lying.
They were lying. They were using some of the same tactics he did in the show.
Mm-hmm. And they were taking tons of poor people's money.
And their emotions. Bigger. He said that was a crime, that they were giving them this false hope. So he went. But he wasn't he wasn't an illusionist, per se.
He was more of an escape artist.
He was. What did he escape from?
He had the Chinese water torture chamber.
Yes.
He had, of course, the straitjacket with tons of locks all the way up and down.
Yeah. Now, I've got a question. Why did he call it a Chinese torture chamber?
Who knows? Probably that's who people hated back then.
The Chinamen. The Chinamen torture chamber. I don't like that. Chinese. Yes, Chinese.
He doesn't have a Chinaman's chance.
Today, actually, same trick done today. They call it the Afghani torture chamber. It's true. It's made by Halliburton.
It's not true.
So... he was the king of publicity. This is the picture you would see right before he came out, and you're like, all those locks, how's he gonna escape? Oh my god!
Yeah, that's one kinky picture.
What makes it kinky?
Think about it. All the things that he uses you can now find on the standard S&M website.
The standard S&M websites that who visits.
Not me.
Alright, I'm going to show you. I took this picture with my cell phone right before Crystal got into the house today. Now, this is what Crystal looked like. And I said, Crystal, you need to get hosed off. We got a show to do. And all I heard was... By the way, that zipper was too tight. Too tight. She had purple lips. Purple lips. Now, yeah, you're right. He was. And you know what? His sex life was interesting. And he made sure he took his life everywhere he went. He had a lovely wife.
Yes. She was also his assistant. Her name was Bess in the show.
Yeah.
But her real name...
Wait. Does it not look like she's like saying to the world, suck it, world? Take a look at her face.
I'm married to Houdini.
Yeah, and Houdini's like, I'm going to shoot lightning from my head. Suck it, world. Yeah. So what's her real name?
Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina.
And I would probably change my name too if my name was Wilhelmina.
How dare you? You know what? I had an uncle named Wilhelmina. Uncle Wilhelmina. But I have to say something.
You get to do it, okay.
First, that thumb trick, I have to tell people this. So, that thumb trick you learn from your crazy uncle, right? And you go to school and you tell everybody, like, I learned this awesome trick. And they're like, that's not a trick, they do this. And you come home and he actually holds his thumb. And you're like, he does it differently than everybody else. I was 27 before I realized he had a prosthetic thumb.
What are you talking about? Let's go on to the question. The question tonight. You want to do it?
Okay, I'm going to ask the question. For $100, all you have to do is answer the question right below us here. Just answer the question. I'm ready for this, Crystal. In the Olympics in 1987.
Okay, anyways,
no.
Here's the question.
All right.
Bess used a fake name.
Mm-hmm.
What was Houdini's given name? What was his birth name?
What was his birth name?
First and last name.
His Christian name. His Christian name.
That he was Jewish.
Yeah, his Christian name. Everyone has Christian names. That's what you go for. So the first person in that chat room, you never even told anybody about the chat room.
Yeah, answer in the chat room, sign into the chat box.
Suck it down there. And that's where we've got answers. Now, wait, I got to tell everybody something.
It's John Schwartz.
A John Schwartz? Is that official?
That's official.
John Schwartz.
Okay, what's the answer?
What's the answer?
Eric Wise.
Eric? Can you believe that? John Schwartz, you just won $100.
Woohoo! Congratulations!
Wait, hey! Stop! Let's get stopped! Hey!
Yay! It's your money.
You just won $100.
I'm leaving!
No, I'm
Gosh.
sorry.
Alright, so guess what? Eric Wise.
Yeah, John, you just got screwed. Houdini stole your money. Good.
Oh,
right.
John Schwartz. I'm sorry.
John, this is what you have to do. My name is @EmilStuff, AEMILSSTUFF. That A stands for @. At me, befriend me on Twitter, or send a private message to us. Give us your PayPal. We're going to send you some money.
Absolutely. Or also go to our website and subscribe to our website. And everyone who's watching who didn't win, get a better chance next week because, number one, we'll have 4 clues out all next week.
I'll be on our webpage, right?
Yep, on our webpage. And if you subscribed, on Friday, we give out a secret 5th clue to our subscribers.
And today was a pretty good one.
There was a good one.
Mr. Schwartz, I've got a question. If you have no Twitter because you live in a cave, something you may know at gmail.com, right there is we're going to need that PayPal address from you. So we can give you $100 and you can tell your friends, oh my freaking God, I just want $100.
If you have PayPal, we'll send it to you tonight. If not, we'll go ahead and just mail it to you. So just
checks in the mail. Suck it.
Yeah, well, it really will be in the mail. Just tell us how you want your money.
How often do we do this? Listen to it. How often?
Every Friday night.
What is it?
It's $100 Friday! $100 Friday! $100 Friday!
Every Friday night.
How excited are you for this Friday?
I'm really excited.
SomethingYouMayKnow.com. SomethingYouMayKnow.com. Get that in your head. Go there every day. There's awesome videos. Did you see Matthew's awesome straitjacket video?
That was pretty amazing.
Matthew crushed it. He made the best all 4 videos, clues for what the show's about. The 5th clue on Saturday. What is the day?
Friday morning.
And then you come and you win some money, and we thank you. America, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Mind free.